Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. It ended last week a bit because we all went on holiday. Even Harley, our senior editor, has gone on holiday, and I'm here now in Barbados, complete with my Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Someone said, "Why you got that on there? You need some help?" I certainly needed some help yesterday. Went for lunch at the Sandy Lane Hotel, very posh, and staggered back here to the wonderful hotel. Let me explain what happened. Well, here we are, the morning of our arrival in Barbados. We've been planning this holiday for a while. 2 weeks off. I really needed the break. I had a quick week in Turkey, and it took me another couple of weeks to get over that dreadful place. And I thought that hotel was bad, but this one is so disappointing. So let's start off how we got on. So I got to Heathrow in good time, flying business to Barbados, sat on this lovely Dreamliner aircraft, which then the captain came on, or the first officer, and said, "Oh, something's broke." And so the engineers are having a look at it. And then an hour later he said, "Oh, well, it's still broke and it's sort of got worse a bit. And we're going to take on some fuel because if there's bad weather, we have to go fly." I don't know what he was talking about. Everyone shit themselves and sat there. And then he said, "Oh, we've done it now. We don't need the fuel. We've sort of hit it with a hammer." We took off an hour and a half late and landed in Barbados. And it was great. I was looking forward to it. And we went out, we got the little skinny woman, picked the bags up and took us to a cab. Of course, the bags wouldn't fit in the little cab because the bloke had his cricket gear in the back or something. And so we had to go in a van type thing, like a sunshine coach. Where the thunderstorm broke out, and we drove to the hotel, which should be 40 minutes. It took us an hour and a quarter because of a walk for charity, apparently. So during the thunderstorm, this nice man who drove us talked all the way. And I didn't know whether he's talking to me or to Tash or to anybody. And so we just sort of put up with it. And we turned up at the hotel and walked into the lobby. I thought, oh my God. First of all the shops are all shut and there's nothing in them, closed down, looked like the people had been in. And I didn't realise how crap this hotel was. It really looks good in the brochure. It's the Fairmont Royal Pavilion Hotel, which used to be owned by my friend Nick Pemberton, who built this and Glitter Bay all those years ago, but it hasn't changed. So we thought, well, we'll give it a try. We went to the room. The room's not bad. You know, the room's okay and it's sort of cheap. But here's the thing. You start to notice that things are all not quite what they are. Look, this is the fridge, look. Yeah, but it's not on. It's warm. And so we said, there's a big menu here of everything you can have, and that's it. There's a bottle of scotch, might drink that later. So they delivered another fridge. Now that, look. And as you can see, it's got a couple of beers and some milk in it. That's lovely of them, isn't it? And here's the view. Have a look at the view. But I want to show you the beach. This beautiful beach. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Right, you're probably all steamed up now. So here's the beach. Look at the fucking rocks and shit all over it. So there you go. But we'll have to sit round there because guess what? They're closing the pool. They're closing the fucking pool in a minute. Yeah, and then that's what happened. And then this happened. Well, day two. So what happened is, my darling young Baba Yaga here went and frightened the life out of the manager of this hotel, who turned to be not unlike Shaft. And I ran off. I can't stand the confrontation. But she said to him basically, "This is all shit." And he said, "Well, we don't want you to be happy. You can leave and have your money back." And so we thought, that's great. So we went and booked another hotel. We went and had a little look at it, and it was fantastic. It's called the Coral Reef Club. Well, here we are, moved into the Coral Reef Club. As soon as we turned up and explained the situation, they couldn't do enough to help us poor stranded tourists. In this lovely cottage type room here, it's got a lovely bedroom. I'll show you around in a minute, and I'll show you a quick whiz round the hotel. Here's Tash coming back from the swimming. Tell everybody what you just nearly swallowed.
A frog.
Yeah, swallowed a frog.
A baby frog.
A baby frog. Yes, swallowed a baby frog. Been eaten alive by mosquitoes. And what did you see the other day you thought was a rat and it chased after you?
Mongoose.
A mongoose, yeah. And what happened when you were going to the gym the other day? Come round here and tell everybody.
Oh my God.
Come on, it's all right. You look great. Oh no, my hair's not done. Tell everybody on there what went up your leg.
Oh my God.
Good.
A monkey.
A
Latched onto my leg and wouldn't let go. Just thought it was a tree trunk. And I was screaming to get it off, and then it just jumped off and ran away. I dropped the phone, so I didn't get any videos of it. But
dirty little bastard.
Yeah.
Did he try and hump you?
no, he just thought I was.
Might have been a gay monkey. Must have been gay monkey. Yeah, LGBG monk. Okay then, right, bugger off. I'm going to talk about you. Yeah, so eventually we came to the Coral Reef Club and they said, right, we're going to put you in a lovely room. And the room was called Frangipani. What the fuck is a frangipani? It turns out it's a tree. And here's frangipani, here's our first little room. This is from the balcony. This is great. And then we said, right, we love it so much, we're going to upgrade. And so we took one of these nice little things here. Have a look at this. This is, I mean, you could sleep 1,000 people in this room. It's fantastic. I mean, you just can't compare to the other hotel at all. Are you ready for this? Here's a nice little front room. Here's the bedroom. It's beautiful, isn't it? And it's not an arm and a leg, I can tell you that. And here is the bath that I got stuck in this morning and couldn't get out of. Yeah, it does, and it's got a door. As soon as you walk through into the bedroom, you sort of get a hangover. I don't know what it is. I think it's the mosquitoes. I got bitten by one last night, and I found him this morning, pissed as a fart. Anyway, let's just talk about Barbados for a second, because the King is going off to do something. What's he doing? I've got some notes here. He's going off to do this thing about the Commonwealth countries, right? The Commonwealth countries. I've got it here. Yeah, and so this is what happened. Right, the Commonwealth countries. Don't forget our Foreign Secretary is David Lammy, and the woman here in Barbados, the Prime Minister, is called Mia Motley. Oh, no, that's Motley. Yeah, and she's asking, along with other Caribbean nations, 4.9 trillion, right, pounds, 4.9 trillion pounds to pay for slavery. Now slavery ended in the UK 200 years ago. She's cozying up to the Chinese as well now, this Prime Minister of Barbados, which is the nicest people in the world, aren't they? And them great people there. One word in four, I just nod and say, well. Anyway, so they they don't get the fact 17,000 British sailors lost their lives fighting against the slave traders. We stopped slave trading ages ago. It's like someone saying, oh, you need to pay us for sending kids down the mines years ago. You need to pay people. Well, it all stopped years and where's the money going to come from? But I bet you your ass, I bet they're doing this. They think, right, we've now got David Lammy, you know, bowling ball face, the one who said, look, I'm from the Caribbean, I'm from Caribbean, you know, and he said they're going to give millions and millions of pounds away for slavery that ended 200 years ago. Now you can't blame me, the Prime Minister here, for trying it on a little bit, can you? Really, to try and get some money? Well, I don't think this country needs money. He's doing pretty well out of me at the moment. The thing is, though, is you drive through some of the places in Barbados, and they're just like you imagine where the locals would live, what they do, where little huts, shacks. People sitting there on the old veranda, and then you get the little places where all the white folk turn up and stay at this various hotels. The best hotel I've stayed in Barbados so far is this Coral Reef Club. It just is fantastic. Look it up. Go on the Googly and have a little look up. Right, let's have a little look. This is the Home Office, right? You know this woman? You know this woman? Her name is, I've got it here, Louise Haig. She's the one that's pissed off the people from P&O. P&O is cruise liner, Pacific and Oriental. I always remember that because Canberra, when it took the troops down to the Falklands, that was P&O, and it went all the way into St. Carlos Water, where the QE2 only went to South Georgia. and the troops coming home on Canberra put up this big sign, P&O Cruises where QE2 refuses. I thought that was fucking good. Anyway, this transport minister has pissed them off by calling them a rogue company. So they've now said, oh, bollocks to you then, we won't help buy this bloody new port or whatever they're going to do. So £1 billion gone out the window. And this is the same woman that's given train guards, get this, train guards, tickets, that's all they fucking do, tickets, and they write a little thing on it like that. £300 a week extra if they work a 5-day week. What? 15 grand a year? Well, I don't sort of get it. I don't get it at all. You could send that to Barbados and pay off some of the debt for slavery. But this Louise Haig, have you seen her? Here's her picture. She's got she's a Charlton fan, as you can see, or Man United. Anyway, I'm going to go over to Ustream now and have a little natter about what's going on in the news. And there's quite a lot. Elon Musk is going to invest in this country, but he's now, they haven't invited him. The Labour, why does Labour, this government, hate our country so much? What the fuck is all this? Okay, I'll see you over at Ustream. Join now, ustream.com. You can get a chance to see my brand new show here on Ustream before anybody else. Yes, my latest concert up in Great Yarmouth. The greatest hits of Jim Davidson in the Swimming Against the Tide tour. There's been no mention of a disabled games. Now, I wonder why that is. Have they all got better?